Do you have a desire to have a complete system in place that you can implement on a daily basis to hone in on your own purpose for your life? Well, today in this video, I'm going to share with you 5 strategies that I personally use on a daily basis to hone in on my life's purpose. By the end of this video, you will have a complete framework that you can use and implement in your life on a daily basis to hone in on your own life's purpose. Hi everybody, my name is Adiola and I am with Your Purposeful Living, where we help professional millennials who struggle with delay and disappointment find faith, purpose, and fulfillment for their life so that ultimately they can reach their highest self. But before we begin today, please do me a big favor by hitting the subscribe button as well as the bell notification so that anytime we upload a video, you are the first to know. So before we get into those 5 strategies that I want to share with you today, I want you to first of all understand what exactly is a strategy. A strategy is a plan that you have intention of implementing for whatever use. So in this case, this is a strategy, a plan that you plan on implementing for your life so that you can discover what your life's purpose is. You see, there is an old saying that says that if you fail to plan, you plan to fail. If you fail to plan, you are planning to fail. And of course, here at Your Purposeful Living, we don't want anybody to fail. So what we're trying to do is to discover our life's purpose. And I'm giving you the 5 strategies that I use. I personally use these strategies to discover my own daily life's purpose. Strategy number 1 is, what are those steps that you have intention of iterating on a daily basis? There must be some steps that you plan on doing on a daily basis. You have to do it as a form of rinsing and repeating. You do it every day, every night, every day, every night. For instance, someone who is a track athlete, someone who is a sports player, they wake up maybe at 5 a.m., they get to the track by 6 a.m. and they're running for a whole hour. Then they go about their day, they eat well, then they get back from work, then they go back and run again, and then they sleep well. And they do this every single day. In order to discover your life's purpose, you have to have specific steps that you're ready to implement. For instance, one of my steps that I implement in my life that is paramount for me to discovering my life's purpose and also living my life's purpose and walking in my life's purpose is getting up before the sun comes out. When I get up before the sun comes out, I have many hours before the day starts, before the real work day starts. And I can do so many different things that even before 9 a.m., I have accomplished a lot on my to-do list. You have to discover what it is that you want to do. Is it waking up early, eating well, exercising? And these things need to be non-negotiables. They need to be something that you're not ready to negotiate with anybody. No matter what you are doing, no matter where you're located in the world, you are willing to implement these strategies and these steps in your life on a daily basis. Remember that success comes with repetition. When you repeat something over and over again, that is when you come up with success. Strategy number 2 is, despite the foreseen and unforeseen challenges that you will face, because challenges will come, what are you willing to do no matter what to win? You have to have a resolution in your mind that no matter what I face, no matter what I see, I am still moving forward. There's some things that will come in your way, such as no money, no resources, and sometimes no time, which we'll get into shortly. But you have to decide on a daily basis that no matter what the challenges are, no matter what it is that I'm going to face, no matter what I'm going to see ahead of me, I'm going to keep moving forward so that I can reach my goal for my life. That should be in the back of your mind. If you don't have that in the back of your mind, friend, you see, what you're going to find is that you're going to continuously make excuses. And when we make excuses, we don't move forward in life. When we make excuses, we're just just going to continue to keep making excuses. I remember when I was in 9th grade, I had an English teacher who told me that excuses are the tools of the incompetent, and those that use it will seldomly amount to anything in life. And that has stuck with me ever since the age of 14. She made sure she pounded that into my head, that if you continue to make excuses for your life, you're going to have challenges. They're going to come. You're going to expect them, because I'm telling you that they're going to come. So you need to plan ahead of the time. What are you willing to do to make sure that you win for your life? Remember, guys, before we continue on, that there is a worksheet down below that you can use and map out and answer the questions that I'm asking you, so that you can map out your own life's strategy. Click the link down below. Strategy number 3 is determine your capabilities. Remember last week we spoke about strengths and weaknesses. What are your strengths and your weaknesses? But today we want to focus on what are your strengths. What are you capable of doing? What is it that you can do without having to pull extra strength from elsewhere in order to accomplish a goal, a dream? You want to focus on those things. Remember, listen, in order to run a race, you have to have strength. In order to run a race, you must have stamina. There must be some type of energy within you. That is a capability. If you can sit down and study for 3 hours without getting up to go to the restroom, that is a capability. You want to focus on those capabilities. Remember that success comes with repetition. Whatever it is that you're repeating becomes something that you are successful in. Those that are great at a specific task is because they specifically spent time on their capabilities. If someone knows that they have the gift of running track, trust me, by them going to the track field, running every single day, multiple times a day, training themselves, timing themselves, that's how they become a champion. You only become a champion when you spend time on those things that you are actually strong in. Don't worry about those things that you're weak in. We already know that you're weak in it. You know that you're weak in it. And so leave those things to the side. But those things that you are strong in, spend time developing them, nurturing them, pampering them, so that they can get you to your end goal. Strategy number 4, which is one of my favorites, is time management. Now let me tell you, time is a non-renewable resource. Time waits for no one. You don't have time wasting time. You don't have time sitting down thinking about time, because time is doing what it needs to do. When you implement into your life that, you know what, I don't have time to waste, I must begin to condense my time and remove things that are not useful for me, you begin to see that you weed out certain aspects of your life that's just wasting your time. Time has no time to waste. Time does its job on a daily basis, and so do you. So sometimes you may have to cut out certain things. You may have to limit the time that you're on social media. You may have to limit the time that you spend with your friends, sometimes even with your family members, all because you have a goal, you have a mission. Those people who are successful today, they are successful because they have the ability to manage your time. If you can manage your time, friend, if you can develop how to manage your time by weeding out whatever is unnecessary, you will find that you will gain so many hours in the day. Remember, I said one of my non-negotiables in the morning time is waking up early. I had to learn that in order to maximize my daily time of work and productivity, I had to get up early. I have to get up early and be able to spend time doing whatever it is that I need to do right before 12 noon. And when I learned that, when I was able to get up and spend this extra time, I found that I was able to maximize my time, and I also found out that I'm more productive before 3 p.m. The only time that you can learn these type of things about yourself is if you spend time with yourself. Learn to spend time with yourself. Learn to spend time by yourself. Learn to spend time in your own presence. You don't have to be with everybody. You don't have to be everywhere, and you don't have to be involved in everything. It's okay to tell your friends, you know what? This party, I'm going to sit out. You have to be willing to say those things to maximize the time. Everybody, including Oprah, Beyonce, and anybody else that you're looking up to, they all get 24 hours. Bill Gates doesn't have more than 24 hours. Warren Buffett doesn't have more than 24 hours. Yes, they may have a team in place that's helping them, but you are at a point where you probably don't have a team. And even if you do have a team to help you, you still want to maximize your time. You don't have time to waste. Time is a non-negotiable, non-renewable resource. Don't waste your time. Now, strategy number 5 is work on your mindset. You see, whatever it is that you want to accomplish in life starts off first in the mind. In order to perform an action, you had to have thought about it first. It was produced in your mind. So if you cannot accomplish your mind and tackle the mind and conquer the mind, everything else that we just discussed will not work. You will not be able to begin to rinse and repeat daily steps. You will not be able to save time. You will not even begin to focus on your own capabilities. Your mind has to be in the right place. If your mind is not in the right place, you can never accomplish anything. The first place that you must work on is your mind. Working on your mind moves you forward. It strengthens you. It makes you to feel more accomplished. You feel like you will win anything that you set your mind to once you've accomplished it in your mind. Whatever it is that you believe and capitalize on is what drives your day-to-day actions. It's what drives you on a daily basis. It's what allows you to interact with people the way you interact with people, because that is what you have in your mind. If you have a negative perception about a situation, no matter what you do, no matter how much energy you put into it, you will fail at that task. You see, when I first start off a new semester with my students, I tell them, in order to pass any of my exams, you first of all have to tell yourself that I will pass. The course that I teach may be difficult. School is difficult in general, okay? There are classes that you're going to take that you're not going to like. There are classes that you're going to take that will be difficult, that will be harder. But if you, from the very beginning, tell yourself, you know what? I'm going to pass this class. How am I going to pass this class? I have no idea. Are the tests going to be hard? I'm pretty sure. But you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to pass. Once you've conquered that frame of mind, then you get to actually pass the class. Your mindset matters, friends. In order to discover your life's purpose, you need to stop beating yourself up for the past. Whatever has happened in your life has happened. You cannot go back and do anything about it. So what you want to do is focus on those things that will move you forward. What is it that you need to change in your mind? What type of frame of mind do you need to take on? What type of attitude do you need to take on? That is what we're going to talk about more in depth next week. But begin right now to understand that that is a strategy that you need to discuss within yourself. What do I need to work on? I had to talk to myself the same way, friends. I had to tell myself the same thing. There were things that I had to battle. It was very difficult, but I had to battle within myself, within my mind first, so that I can move on to finding my life's purpose. Next week, we will take a deeper look at the mind and understanding what type of mindsets you must possess in order to find your life's purpose. So friends, I've just shared with you my 5 strategies that I've used to implement in my life so that I could discover my life's purpose. I strongly believe that if you begin to implement these strategies in your own personal life, you are on the journey and on the road to a successful life. Remember that the worksheet is down below for you to have and use and implement in your life today. Also, remember to subscribe, like this video, and comment down below what are some of the strategies that you will focus on first. We all have to focus on one strategy first. So what strategy do you want to focus on first? Share it with us down below. Remember to hit the bell notification so that anytime we post a new video, you are the first to know. And remember that your life is in your hands. You can accomplish what it is that you set for yourself. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next week. Bye.